Atlas.
It's showtime. Let's get going. Having some fun. Taking a chance or even two. There's no guideline for doing it your way. Let's just focus now on what lies ahead. Time to get ready, got clear. Taking over here. Ride. You've been waiting for us till now. Here we are, and things are gonna get freaking hot and wild. So can you feel that jazz? Like a beautiful ballet. How about the oh maybe some rock and roll? Bring it all to you. And guess what you signed up for? The awesome jazz.
Persona 5, Dancing in Starlight.
Oh, baby. Baby, 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 baby. That's actually, that's Persona 3, so. Let's see. This game is phenomenally quiet, and I don't know why.
Persona 5,
So-
Dancing in Starlight.
I'm scared. I'm scared that it will suddenly get loud. We'll see. We'll see.
Where are we? It's like super flashy.
Do we get auto text? Oh. It's not an
I woke
anime?
up and it was pitch black. So I followed the light and ended up here.
It's too loud for you? You lie. Trey, you're lying. It might have been too loud for a second, but it doesn't look like it's peaking right now. It's just,
Did I die in my sleep?
it's loud because I turned it all the way up.
This scenery is rather magnificent for Hades. I appreciate the deep blue atmosphere.
Oh, it's loud for me. Sorry. Nobody said it was too loud.
Look at Mona.
I misunderstood your
Are we
message.
in the metaverse again?
You said it was loud. You're right. You're right. My bad. You were merely saying that it was at a properly loud volume. What's Dancing with Starlight? That is the rhythm game that is themed with Persona 5.
Hey, you're awake.
Ever since Persona 3, Atlas has made rhythm games themed after each of their mainline Persona games, and I haven't played any of them for no reason. It occurred to me last night, I was like, Atlas has made rhythm games about Persona, and I haven't played them. There's no reason for that. None. Morgana.
When I opened my eyes, he was all up in my face.
Who, I can't remember, who does the voice of P5 protagonist? Hey, you're awake.
Talk about a rude awakening.
I need to do Dip to Black Skyrim meme more on stream.
What was that? Do you want me to knock you back out then?
Oh yeah? Come at me, cat!
Cut it out, you two.
We're all here now. What on earth has happened?
Oh, this is gonna be freaky. The game has music attenuation, so when they talk, the volume dips. So it makes me sound like I'm in Persona, unless I talk over them. Then it's gonna double dip, but there's a reason you shouldn't do that.
I was fast asleep in my room, but when I woke up, I was here. Me too! I passed out playing games online and then poof!
Yeah, the ice cream truck's coming by. Calm down. Oh,
Right.
I forgot to mention,
Assess the
also,
situation first.
a couple of days ago, the pizza van drove by. It's like ice cream, but for pizza. There was like a speaker on the top, and it was like, piping hot pizza, come and get a slice. $5, or something like that. We've got pepperoni and sausage. Actually, that's me doing my Persona announcer voice, but It was basically like that, and it was beautiful. I've never been more proud to live in America, and it's been hard to find things to be proud about lately. But yes, this is a this is a rhythm game based on Persona 5.
I ran a search on our location, but nothing came up. Doesn't
Seems
seem
like-
dangerous, though.
People in chat might
Relax,
still be
everyone.
confused. It's a weird concept.
Probably.
There you are, inmate.
Step on me, Carolyn.
You appear clueless as usual. In reality, you are all asleep. This experience is merely a dream.
In Canada, we pour hot maple syrup on snow and then eat it. Churro, I would think that's a joke, except I think I've heard somebody else talk about that.
Huh? A dream?
You know what I respect about Canada? Is that Canada is 100% Canada all the time, and there's like zero shame in it. I still feel some like, I don't know, some like American stereotypes I'm bummed about. Like we're all fat and stupid and we love guns. I'm like, man, those things could stand to change. Like I'm not proud of those things. But why not be proud about just pouring syrup on snow and then eating it? Yeah. You said pizza van, I thought you were talking about some 80s FBI surveillance van. Boss, for all I know, that's what it was, because I didn't try to buy a slice. But,
What? Where are those voices coming from?
the 4th is my cheat day, so I'll make this promise now. If either the ice cream truck or the pizza van comes by my house, I will grab my wallet and sprint for the door.
Typically,
I'll grab my wallet and a mask and sprint for the door.
enter this place.
There's some parts of Canada that want to be Texas. I've heard about that. Which, there are parts of Texas that are awesome. So that could be a very good thing.
Your friends along. You'd better appreciate it, inmate.
Texas is at its best when it's really chill.
Hey, show your damn faces!
As a kid, we never had enough money for an ice cream truck. Man, me neither. Grab the camera. I guess I could do that from my phone. Can you cut into a stream on your phone?
Noisy bunch. Your accomplices are lacking in discipline, inmate.
Well, I'm not going to do it either way because it would give away where I live. But Alberta wants to be Texas in all the bad ultra-conservative ways. Okay.
Whoa! Did you just spawn?
It seemed, well, that's the other thing, is it's easy to perceive Canada as being fairly politically harmonious. At least it has been for the past 10 years or so. But, yeah, maybe that's not the case.
It is rather hard to believe you all have been through such profound strife.
Where did they... Who are you?
And what do you want with us?
Wait, Ryuji, those two are... By inmate, they mean you, right? Do you know them, Joker?
It's weird how it looks like the character models are better in this game than they were in Persona 5. I guess it's been a while. But still. In Texas, people haven't been wearing masks. Can't confirm dumbassery. Yeah, I mean, there's that. The math is kind of there one way or the other. That's the thing, is like, man, the virus doesn't give a shit about anything. About any of this political crap. It's just not at that wavelength. And, man, to have people get hung up on stuff. Well, the good news is that masks work, so I can wear a mask. It's a bummer. I've often wondered about, like, if there were a world threat, if we had to band together to stop a meteor, or to, I don't know, not burn fossil fuels, could we do it? Movies sure do make you feel good in saying yes, but these are not welcome signs. You know them, Joker? They helped me.
That's right.
Blowing too much
You are
air
a
with
real
that.
handful, inmate.
Just got back in time for some deep thoughts. Yeah,
Oh, that's right!
ice cream trucks are more exciting. Persona 5 started as a PS3 game, so PS4 is probably just some upscaled stuff. Oh, okay.
Are these those twins you were talking about? Oh my god, they're so cute!
It does seem like Persona games take forever to make. Which is not a criticism, more of a curiosity. I wonder why that is.
Cute. How rude.
Nice to meet you.
Each
Is that better?
each Persona does have like mechanical
They
tweaks,
really do look identical.
but I guess going from 3 to 4 was a huge deal. Being able to actually command everyone. What did 4 to 5 have? No, I guess the gameplay systems are actually pretty unique.
We are getting off track.
5 had guns.
Proceed with the
I mean,
introduction.
more than in the shooting yourself in the head kind of way.
All right, listen up. The reason we've brought you all here.
Persona 4 dungeons are way different. That's true. They're not randomly generated either. Yeah, that's a good point. Persona 5 had bespoke dungeons, in addition to a random castle. Excellent point. Yeah, that takes a long time.
Is to nurture a certain skill that lies dormant within each of you.
You are to train that skill and put it on display for us here.
What skill?
Perhaps this room may offer a clue.
The answer is
Dancing.
Hell yeah.
Hold on.
Mementos in 5 is still your favorite grind in any game? Oh, yeah. They did a lot to help. The instant kill of easier enemies was awesome.
All of you
I didn't spend much time in Mementos in 5, to be honest.
here at Club Velvet.
Because it used a time slot, and I didn't find the need to level. Maybe I should have, because I was playing on hard, and that game was brutal. This piano is insane. I almost never this is kind of more of a trip beat of like a lo-fi like slow jams. It's interesting to pair that with just an absolutely bananas like 64th note arpeggio piano track. Also, it's got like that track is like so rigidly quantized to the beat. It's like mathematical. It's almost like a sequencer paired with this very like jazzy kind of lagging behind the beat a little bit drum. I was excited what the music in this game would be. In addition to tapping buttons while like music plays, I don't know why I didn't consider that the studio that put out Persona, which has incredible music, made a rhythm game. So it might have some interesting music in it.
This is a ball. Dance the long, long night away.
I guess my brain said just remixes, and I was like, which is a dumb thing to think.
Hype up this ball. Party so hard the burning passion sets your audience aflame.
This isn't even the first rhythm game, yeah, right? I didn't play any of the other ones. I don't get it.
Yeah, why do we gotta dance?
Trying to work on my anime protagonist voice.
Rehabilitation.
I learned that like if you how to describe it. If you like let the top of your throat relax a little bit, and then you speak like further back in your throat, kind of like that, then that kind of takes on a different sort of maybe more contemplative sound. It's like a little deeper, a little longer, a little softer. And then if you like blow more air into it, then it becomes like a heroic voice, maybe. I feel like in my own head, it's starting to sound like
Wait.
generic anime
Wasn't his
protagonist.
rehabilitation already finished?
Quit whining, just shut up and dance.
I think to develop that, playing with my voice, I would actually just need to do that for like 20 minutes, just doing various things and like writing down notes on them and listen to the whole thing
it's
back.
awesome when she gets mad. Totally tsundere.
That's how you say that? That makes sense, but
It is no use arguing, but I must warn you I am quite the amateur.
You're not even trying to resist.
man.
There
Yusuke's
is no
the
need
coolest.
to worry. This place exists in the realm of dreams.
Yes, that is how you say that. Man. Tsundere.
Visualize yourself dancing in your mind.
I said it like an English
When you
word,
do,
and I
your
was like,
body will move accordingly.
there are more syllables there.
What the heck? Did you use a cheat code? Consider it a result of our assistance. It'll all make sense when you try it out.
Okay, I got some thanks to do. I didn't check when I came back from lunch, but Deothin, thank you for the sub. Ingobar, thank you for the penny. Ferg Cadaver, thank you for the resub. Sixon, thank you for gifting a sub. And Spirit Grip, thanks for the bits. Futaba was my least favorite character. You know, MiG6... Or Mig's Kicks, excuse me. Like most Persona characters, she went in a completely different direction than I would have assumed based on anime stereotype. And Persona's fantastic at that, and I love it for that. I I still think all things considered, like, I appreciated the depth they gave Futaba when they didn't need to. She was, I think, like, it's nice because I was prepared, even though I should have had way more faith in this. I was prepared for her to be like set up as the fan favorite, you know, like big old goofy glasses, like hacker girl who's into gaming stuff. Like that's basically tailor-made to be a certain thing that they totally chose not to be. Which also, I think, separates those parts of her characters from being a stereotype. The fact that she is a developed character and also has those things. It's nice. Really nice. Killer Red Wagon. Thank you for gifting out 5 subs. Let's see here. A huge amount of dialogue. It's fairly long as well, so I don't think anyone would hold it against you if you did. Yeah, Teton. Thank you for saying that. I will admit, part of it is I didn't want to give up. I have a hard time doing that even when there's 0 things at stake, such as trying to voice stuff in Disco. So, yeah, I think what I might do is just play around and do like a line here and there, or try to emulate lines, but maybe not read the entire thing. Because yeah, there's a lot of dialogue, and that's very deep end stuff. Like professional voice actors don't even do that. So yeah, I do need to rethink my approach, just so there's not anything blocking me from enjoying an amazing video game.
It's a bit hard to believe, but I suppose after all that we've been through.
I think I'm catching on. You're requesting us to dance, so...
If we don't have an English word for tsundere, it becomes an English word. I mean, we use the word schadenfreude. But I say schadenfreude, but that's... I don't know how to pronounce it in German. So that's a good point. I guess I've never said tsundere to anyone in conversation and have them stare at me like they have no idea what I'm saying.
Phantom thieves.
No, let me reword that. Every time I say the word tsundere, people stare at me and they have no idea what I mean. But it's not for the reasons. It's not for pronunciation
It's
reasons.
not like you have a choice in the matter.
English literally just takes words.
Hey, we're kind
That's an aggressive way of phrasing it, but it's hard for me to disagree. You're right.
Away, are you?
Taco.
Guess that skull and crossbones was just for show.
Your pronunciation is pretty spot on. Really? I'm gonna credit that to English being just like sometimes a half step removed from German in the first place, but
What did you say?
I
Damn it.
guess I don't know any German, so I'm kind of speaking outside of my ass. You pronounced it correct though. Futaba said it wrong. If I trust one group of people to know how to say that word, it's the developers at Atlas.
I can't believe you still took the bait.
Yeah, GTA hackers are fun, huh, Rick? When you're trying to have...
Well, you two did.
Oh, Source, my Japanese girlfriend. Well, Captain.
Guess it's only fair we take your request.
Now we got a real standoff, don't we? I don't know whether to believe your Japanese girlfriend or to believe Atlas. How many JRPGs has your girlfriend made?
When someone's
We can
in
settle
need,
this.
we can't back away. That is our duty as phantom thieves.
I suppose I will rise to the challenge.
Add an ad to the end? See, that's what I wondered,
Interesting.
Shinji. Is it Schadenfreude? I thought there was a little ghost in the back of my head that's like, that sounds more German to say it that way. And I never know. I've said it that way in conversations sometimes and immediately been like, shit, is that pretentious or not? Kind of. Sometimes, even if there is a right way to say something, you don't say it that way because it just makes you sound like a dick. Encyclopedia.
Me too. I'm a phantom thief, so I've got it. Well,
Or,
we are a bit pushy.
Jeez.
But why don't we do it for them?
Oh, got dinged for destroying someone's vehicle. I lost 1 million, gained 1 million, and then was put into a cage.
This ball is more like a party, isn't it? As long as we're all on the same page, I guess I don't mind.
I would say out of all the characters, the character that did the most flip for me was probably Makoto. It is a recurring and pleasant sensation in any Persona game to assume a character is going to be some sort of anime stereotype and then find out they're not. But Makoto wasn't even a stereotype. She was just a nuanced character. And maybe that's me looking too hard for stereotypes, but come on.
Well,
Like... It's anime.
It's showtime.
It's been a while since I've heard those words.
Pinched off a little too fast. You ever played Doki Doki? Yeah, I did.
Then the contract has been sealed.
It was... I liked it.
Prepared the necessary
I liked it.
surroundings. Let me explain it in layman's terms.
I had a particular impression of it, or maybe of its intent, that I thought was very clever, but also might be me reading too much into it. But that did feel like that was Persona on crack for me in the way that it used narrative, and the way that it inverted stereotype, and also made you really question not only how you interact with media, but how the way you consume media affects your perception of those around you. Because that's something that always creeped me out about visual novels, is that it's like failing the Bechdel test, but for the gamer. How nothing in the world happens unless it's about you or you're there. And granted, like, yeah, of course you're going to see things, but every visual novel I played, it's like every conversation is about you and your life, and how you are impacting this other person, and why maybe they were doing this thing, but it's better now that you're here, and here's how this thing will now matter to you, as opposed to people feeling like they're just humans. I don't know. All right, Killer Red Wagon. Hey, thank you for gifting all the subs, dude.
Area will serve as your VIP room.
I'm doing such a bad job thumbing through this
Or
text.
whatever you want, but don't go slacking off.
I promise I will keep hitting the button.
This isn't the dance hall?
The stages you'll be performing upon lie beyond this room. We recreated locales our prisoner is familiar with. You need only speak up when you wish to dance.
I want to dance.
Especially made by us. You'd better be excited.
Additionally, we have prepared a personal room for each of you. These are designed for your ultimate relaxation, so you will be able to perform at your best.
Do I get to decorate the room?
This is legit celeb treatment. Pretty sweet.
Have you played 428 Shibuya Scramble? Hold on, Storm. 1 minute. Wait, no! Oh man. Okay, never mind. I had a copy of Shibuya Scramble in my shelf for the longest time, but I think I finally moved it to a cabinet. Yes, I have. I actually tried to do a Funhouse gameplay with that.
I got a question.
I guess that's a good point. That is a visual novel that is in no way centered on the protagonist. I never thought about 428 Shibuya Scramble being a visual novel, but it totally is. No, I really liked that game. I need to go back to it. Shit, man. I need to,
Sojiro's gonna freak
that game
if
was
I
amazing.
disappear for too long.
That's exactly the kind of game, like,
This place exists between mind and matter.
that is experimental with a format to just deliver an entirely new kind of
Do
idea.
not apply here.
That reminds me, I gotta play Disaster Report. Ow! But I gotta play. It's Disaster Report and something Crisis, Infinite Crisis, the game with the ska music where you play as the salaryman getting slapped around. It's like Baby's Day Out, but for a salaryman. Sorry, I cracked my hand, but I have that chunk that I shaved off with a
How
mandolin.
much time you spend here?
Okay, it's
when
still-
you wake up,
it's still dry,
it'll be
thank God.
morning as usual, and all your memories of this place will be erased. So nothing to worry about.
Amstrad, I agree. People who whine about wearing masks are
gonna
big
remember?
diaper baby losers.
Guess
Yeah.
it is a dream. Huh.
They're poopy butt babies who have poopy butts.
Dance the night away together. This could be a true masterpiece.
Clean your ass. Wear a mask.
Sounds like it'll be fun.
You can get a cool looking one.
We
They make all
were
kinds of
waiting for
masks.
all this together. Now that
Anyway.
you've accepted, you'd better do it.
Just
You're
wanted
free
to
begin
put that
by
out there.
warming
It's
up,
like,
or perhaps learning the basics.
sometimes it's like a bit of a honeypot.
If you're confident in your skills,
If somebody in chat gets mad at a very normal thing, then you kind of like,
do as you
okay.
see fit. If you have any
Gotta
questions,
trim sometimes.
we will answer them later. We are here to assist you as needed.
Just get a Mortal Kombat mask. Perfect.
Remember,
Not Persona 4.
part
This
of
is
your
the only one
reputation.
I have.
You'd better
I haven't played any of them, so I guess I just assumed the most recent one would probably be the best way to get started. But, which I'm going to tell you was a stark departure from the way I usually do stuff. I would have purchased the earlier,
It's a pretty weird request.
the earliest one,
Why
but
not?
I'm trying to learn.
Right? If we're calling ourselves Phantom Thieves, dancing is only natural. It's part of any gentleman's repertoire.
He's right.
Lady On, keep your eyes on me.
Okay.
I'm gonna look cooler than you've ever imagined.
I'm reminded of the 120 hours of confusion that I experienced when Morgana kept calling her Lady On.
Lay off, Cat. Where the hell's that confidence coming from?
Is On a Japanese name? Or is that the Japanese pronunciation of Anne?
Well, guess we got no choice either way. Time to hype everyone up with our dancing, yeah?
Malay, yeah.
All right, I'll leave the rest to you. Show us the way as always, leader.
She's half American. Yeah, so why does Morgana say On? You know how earlier I said they just have weird reads? Yeah, that's one of them. There has to be a reason. There has to be a reason. And it, again, slowly drives me insane. It's the Japanese pronunciation. Okay. So, who made that call and why? Was it like the Japanese voice director for Atlas listening to giving direction on the lines and said On, like, you have to pronounce it this way? And then maybe the actor was like, yeah, but, in America it's Anne. They were like, I don't care. I want it to sound like this. Like, is that the way it went? I don't know. That shit drives me crazy.
Hear that, everyone?
Something that seems so arbitrary.
Follow my lead!
Are you taking orders or giving them?
I have plenty of time to think about things when playing video games. I just want to know why. Tell me why. Perform dancing. Gameplay mechanics of that mode. Recommended for beginners. Well, that's me! Let's hit some notes. Press the button to match the incoming note. Aim for the moment it overlaps with its target on the outer edge. This practice, notes fly towards the middle right. Try to press the circle and rhythm the notes as they pass through your target. Let's do it. Probably gave them a list of words that had to be pronounced a certain way or it wouldn't work. Deadly Premonition, SOE characters pronounce Anna like Ona, kind of like how Morgan says Anne. So, is it just that in some games the director just makes an arbitrary decision about ways to pronounce things? Yeah, trophy attain. Thank you, Attractive. That made me feel good. It's artistic. I mean, I'll buy that that's the answer, but I just want to know that that's it. That it was art and not just like a weird misunderstanding. I mean, it is what it is either way. Receive a rating for each note you hit. Yeah, got it. Potential miss, got it. Sure. What has happened with not just P5, but with P4 as well, they give a translation but no context to a lot of stuff. And that's why voice reads in English are so strange. They're told to just do X, and sometimes they're told nothing, so they do whatever they can, which is why Futaba said tsundere like it was an English word earlier. Okay. That makes sense when, like, different characters... That makes sense when different characters, like, say things a different way. There's no one in the game that says Anne, though, right? Don't they all say On? Or it was just that? Maybe make it more in line with the original sound of the Japanese studio? Maybe. But yeah, I guess just the disparate nature of the performances can lead to some weird disconnects. There's no one in the room being like, hey, don't say it like that. And just ship you a text file and you go to town. They all say On. Yeah, so it had to be creative direction, right? Which meant someone cared enough to go to somebody who would normally say Anne and tell them to say On, and told everyone to do it. Aaron Hansen said that in voice acting they do the exact thing in today's episode. They do what exactly? Oh, that's cool. We got scratching. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone else says Anne like a normal human. Yeah, I don't remember Dirty Scotsman, so... Oh, okay, it just has to be up or down. But it can be either stick. Interesting. I think I got it. Unless there's, like, a hot trophy for doing all the tutorials. There might be. We don't want to take that risk. Cat finally got out of bed. Yeah. Oh, American V are told to match Japanese VO. Exactly. All right. Thank you. That makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. I don't know why they're told that, but. Maybe it's like the directors don't want to have to remember all the regional ways to pronounce stuff. Yeah, the Han and Han. I was thinking about that, Flav. But also, like, there was already a movie. That's just weird. Interesting. We got all kinds of notes. Excited for this music. This is like borderline city pop. Which is weird because I've been fiending for more of this music, really. Finished my antibiotics, but I don't feel instantly better. I am suing the NHS. Yeah, get him. Get him. Oh, just double taps. Okay. It's like easier as long as you hit the note when it overlaps the target. Alright. Oh, Resin. You've heard it too much now? And on and. Saw this on Reddit and it always makes me laugh. The English language is just 3 languages stacked on top of each other wearing a trench coat. Yeah, that's about right. It's a fun language, though. I think it's fun. I think it's genuinely fun. It's like, it's just rickety enough. It works, it's got rules, mostly. I'm glad I don't have to learn it. Oh, I got that shit out of the way already. Fever time. During each stage, you'll encounter rings that look like these. They're called fever rings, and they function just like scratches. Fever rings are activated when you flick the left or right stick. If your timing's right, the fever marks above will begin to fill. If you fill all 3 marks, you'll enter fever time at certain points throughout the track, and the stage will become even more thrilling. Get to see special dance routines and receive score bonuses during fever time, so don't miss out. Be sure to flick the stick for fever ring. Okay. Stage is height gauge. Very cool. Alrighty. Customize these stages. Custom modifiers will unlock completion stages, progression, social ranks. Oh. Gauge fills automatically from the support category of the custom menu. English is a nonsense language. Yeah. I think I say this as not being a linguist, but I think there's something somewhat charming in the fact that, like, English is such a chaotic mashup of a lot of different languages and cultures. That may be like a fundamentally ignorant and shitty thing. I could see, like, English as a language maybe has perceptively done damage to world culture, but custom, alright. So, I don't know, like I said, I'm not a historian or a linguist. I play video games. Flick a stick, I will. You know I will. Good save, Ryzen. Oh yeah, please don't fiend after underage girls. That's theoretically only acceptable if you are playing the game and also are a high schooler. Oh! Oop. I wonder, will it ever get, like, not okay to play RPGs where you're like a teen dating teens? Is that creepy? When does that become creepy? Kinda need to know. I have a defense to prepare. Mom said it was weird for a 45-year-old man to play Persona, but, Your Honor, if you'll just listen to these arguments that I prepared based on a very stimulating Twitch chat, I'm sure you'll find that this art is actually superior to a lot of the so-called TV shows and artworks in the United States. I did it. I fevered. Man, yeah, it is actually... It's pretty hypnotic staring in the center of the screen. The way that, like, notes appear and stretch. I don't think I've ever played a game where, notes, like, scroll from the middle out like that. I did play... there was an arcade game like this, where it had, like, a capacitive ring, and then notes would fly out of the center of the screen and then hit the ring, and you had to, like, have your hand in certain spots. So you'd end up just doing all these, like, crazy big looping motions with your arms. Like, crossing over and stuff. It's pretty neat. Oh, Lootbox, you're gonna be my lawyer? Nice. Same way Star Wars fans defended jacking to Ahsoka. That's not okay. Holy crap. I didn't know that happened. I am liking Ahsoka a lot better, by the way. Wow. Wow, that opening movie is real trash. Holy crap, it's bad. Oh, I think you mean awesome. I mean, not really. No. But similar to, yeah. Ooh. Oh, okay. Huh. You know, social events, you unlock costumes and games, alternate gameplay-related elements. So they do have the visual novel side of the game. That's wild. It's like life sim, dating sim, plus rhythm game? God, what took me so long? Unlock new ones. Give new stages a try whenever you unlock them. Could be stages that only unlock when certain special conditions have been met. Are you wearing a Sailor Fuku while playing the game? Bring! Trophy unlocked. Imagine wearing a Sailor Fuku while playing Persona 5, dancing in Starlight, and then you just transcend and become a radiant ball of anime power floating through space. Dancing is where you perform routines after selecting a difficulty level and stage. As you progress in the game, new stages and other features will unlock. When you meet various requirements while dancing, social events will unlock. View these conditions in the social event screen. You can jump there by pressing the triangle button.
Let's go.
Sure. Alright, let's just get in there. Oh, you get to pick up... Oh. Is it always the same backup dancer? I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Looking good. All right, you got this.
So wait.
That's it. Ha! That's it.
Go!
I'll crush it.
Okay. So songs only have like one fever section that you have to get the right number of... You have to get enough stars for. but it's like a yes/no thing. It doesn't scale. Ugh. It's interesting that there's no like visual measure indicator. I would have assumed there'd be like very, very light hash marks to indicate the like the down or the half beat. Okay. If you get fever, your homie comes out. This is nice, actually, because it lets you watch the visual a little more.
You really are the charge commander.
I did like the DJ Max had a mode where you could like have the notes scroll over the background visual. Actually, the ring. Never mind. The little, yeah, the circle that it's on is either red or yellow. I think to indicate if it's a downbeat or not.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's actually great. That gives me exactly the information I needed.
Yes.
Oh.
That's it. Yes.
It's an interesting choice making the frames red. It makes me think I'm near dying all the time.
Clear. Well, I cleared it. Let's move on.
Oh, that's awesome.
Great out there. Let's try again sometime.
That's a really cool version of Persona 5 Protagonist, too. Stage clearing theme. I fucking, like, I vibrated in my chair when they showed the like, victory screen from Smash Brothers. That was cool as hell. This game is easier the smaller your TV is. Yeah, it would probably be easier if I scooted away, just so you can see more of it in your frame of view. Dance settings. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, social rank is like score, so all the modifiers decrease it. Let's see. Classic Morgana. Look at Morgana go! I like any dance that involves a lot of, like, either punching or chopping of air. Like, those are all real solid dance moves. Morgana's mask. What? I like that crown. They never... Didn't check the costume? I didn't have... No, I did. There wasn't a... I didn't have another one. Hold on a second. Okay, that's why. You know what? I'll just leave it there for now. Maybe I can turn on subtitles, too. Oh, wait. There's a big old... Turns out there just so happens to be a window on the bottom of the screen with all the words in it already. Okay. Hey, come on. Costume choice per track. I want the entire world to see my sweet dancing. I'm not crazy, right? Hold on. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I didn't see that one. I can't. The box is in the way. I actually can't see it. Alright, ball stage outfit, whatever. You do have a costume. You were right. You guys were right. I just... Okay, so here's what my eyes did. I looked at the second thing in the list, because if there's two things, then I assumed that the bottom thing had to be the new thing. And the bottom thing was what I was already wearing. So my mind went, well, Let me just connect those wires together. There must not be a new outfit. Yeah, a bit of a weird mental leap on my part. Alright. I still can't see his outfit. Alright. I liked Haru's character too.
Peace up.
They find a way to give such nuance and like texture to characters that, without making them seem loud.
Don't panic.
Like loud in anime. Okay, at times when you release too. It's good to know.
Calm down.
Now we're talking.
I'm captivated. Allow me. Terrific.
Beautiful.
I'm captivated.
Wow.
Terrific. Looking tremendous, Mona-chan.
We sure showed them a glamorous routine. You're so lovely. You finished that off with grace, Haru.
Man, if you get behind, it's weird. The further behind you get, the more apart all the notes become. So it actually becomes harder to catch up once you fall behind it all. Your eyes have to move across more, and you can't see as much out of your periphery. Oh. Timing windows are pretty generous.
Please excuse me. Terrific. I'm captivated. Great. Terrific. I'm captivated. Everyone's hooked on you, Mona-chan.
Nice, Haru. You're a full-fledged dancer for sure now.
Get a room, you two.
Looks like you took my lessons to heart. That's this.
Stage
Hey.
clear.
Don't say mean things about Haru.
I'll push myself further next time.
All's well that ends well. Good job out there.
Huh. Yeah, maybe it'll be stuff like beat the song without getting any misses, so you can just turn on.
Okay.
Maybe it means you can like turn on like just turn off misses or something like that. So oh shit.
Yeah, this one.
I don't understand. Some of these things don't seem to do anything. Oh wait, that's what I already had equipped? This is pretty intense. Alright, let's do it. This is the demo song? Oh, okay. Everyone's gonna be real good at it too. Fail a level real quick to unlock stuff? Okay.
I'm ready whenever.
I'll do the next one, since every I'm gonna guess people know the demo song.
I think I can handle this.
On, be confident.
On. Yep, it's more than just Morgana. So yeah, I guess the Japanese voice directors were just like, her name is On. Call her On. And Morgana will say lady for some reason. I always thought that was more of an literalization of an honorific.
Okay.
Which is like, I guess we're still doing that. Big bro.
How's that? Yeah. I'll perfect it in one go. Yes.
No.
Okay. How's that? Okay. How's that? Okay.
Let's get intense. So captivating. Nana-chan, are you feeling it?
All right, brilliant.
Just like that.
How's that?
Gotta back up a little bit.
Beautifully done, On.
You did it, Makoto.
Thanks. This is nice. It's got heart.
We really got it going. That was awesome. Yeah. Yes. Ha.
How nice.
Okay. How's that? Yes. Ha. So cool. Okay. Ha. How's that? Ha.
Okay.
Stage clear.
Just starting. I want to get better.
Was the original version of this game for PSP or Vita? Because it feels very much like it was intended to be on a screen that's between your hands. Oh, Vita and PS4? Okay. Interesting. Vita makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I'm surprised that it was released for both.
All right.
I don't like how sexy that literal child was depicted. I gotta be honest, I wasn't paying a lot of attention to her body language. My eyeballs were going unfocused, just trying to follow these orbs around the screen. But that can be a thing.
How's this? Is it all right?
I have to look at all this stuff now. I do like the bobby pins though. Is that a child because that was a blatant upskirt? Persona 4 Dancing All Night was only Vita? This is the same thing basically. Oh! Dancing All Night didn't come to anything else? Okay. All the characters are 18. Are they?
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I know, Captain. It's like, pop music is always a little,
Okay.
and especially pop music dancing, like it's always gonna be a little, there's gonna be some physicality to it. But,
Got it.
I can understand somebody, maybe being a little on edge because of the, anime vibes.
There. How nice. Good.
It's nice.
Got it. Yeah, what a show! It's
It's about to get way hotter in here. Even I'm feeling heated up. Good. Got it. You've got this.
Show them.
Yeah. We've been waiting.
All right, break a leg.
Yeah, go, go. Great.
I actually think Yusuke might be my favorite character from 4. Sorry, from 5.
Watching.
Totally. This episode rocks.
Just like you, Makoto. No frivolous movement.
That was breathtaking, Yusuke. Wow. Thanks, Yusuke. Let's dance again soon. There. Great timing. Wonderful.
I agree. It feels
I feel like
beat.
Yusuke always had that like charm of always seeming like always being true to character, but also just like genuinely fun and often heartwarming to see him interact with the other characters.
Good. Let's do this.
Ugh. I had a pretty good looking combo too.
Let's do it. Keep going.
All right, break a leg.
Impressive.
Smooth motions.
Good.
Such strength and brilliance.
What an artist. Your movement's so fluid. Wow, such passion. You drew me into your world, Yusuke. There. Wow, awesome. Yeah.
I'm interested to see how the difficulty will scale up.
There.
It seems like functionally they can't have more than 3 button taps on a single note in the same like sequence.
Good.
Maybe they'll just start doubling everything up.
Yeah.
I can see that getting very complicated and hard to track, especially if like
Stage clear.
I feel like you gotta roll away.
Skills, though.
You danced rather well. Let's strive for further progress.
Those were some good moves. Ooh, unlock a new stuff. That's an awesome art too. Man, the 2D art of these characters are pretty rad. Oh, is this like boss fight? We got some new social too. Gonna get to chitter chatter with our anime friends. Oh, there's like narrative backgrounds. How many audio things does it give you? Does it let you turn down the voices? I think so. Actually, hold on. Let's check. Yes, you can turn the voice volume all the way down. Which, yeah, good call. I don't know if that affects cutscenes. I'll just drop it to 50. Because, yeah, it shouldn't be that overpowering. Have you played Persona 5 Royal on stream? No. I streamed a lot of Persona 5. I did not stream Royal. I'm really not that motivated to play Persona 5 again. Ugh. Ugh. Kind of hard to tell if hold notes end on a downbeat or a upbeat because the bar is green. I'm just gonna have to eyeball it. Oh man, that's a lot of stuff on the screen. Man, those are pretty long songs. Oh, you can still make noise? Oh, you can like... Clear. Can you motion control the record scratching? Just play Persona 2, it's the best out of all of them? If you say so. I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Are all standalone? Oh, the Persona games? Yeah. You guys are giving quality advice. And all these other songs. Hold on. Wait, I can't triangle to go to social. Hold on a second. You didn't like 4? Crazy? Or just not your favorite? You not like Persona 2? It's just so old and weird. I feel like the structure didn't really hit. 2's okay, but it's just like... it butts up against, I think, the technical limitations of the PlayStation 1 a ton. And it doesn't have the approachability of being like a normal person or having a normal storyline to follow. Let's go see Morgana. That's just... I guess that's just me. I thought 2 was... I tried playing it and it was just funky. How do you deal with depression? Well, I
A ball, huh?
don't have depression, so...
Dancing is the key to success? Sounds like the perfect mission for me.
Kind of disagree. The story you can follow for sure, but you do need both or you need to do both parts. What do you mean both parts? I mean, let's see here. I remember playing it for like 2 evenings. So I didn't finish it, and I probably don't have the bank of experience to say. It's possible that there's an amazing soul in there. But yeah, this is gonna sound dismissive, but if you have actual depression, or if you're worried that you have actual depression, you should seek professional help. For sure. Or just play video games. That cures pretty much every problem. Why are you so confident?
You'll find out soon enough. My amazing dance moves are gonna light this place up. Lady An will be watching me too.
If you're a fan of Persona 5, would you recommend getting Dancing All Night? They're not even remotely similar games, so it's like hard to say. What parts about Persona 5 did you like? It's got the visuals and the music, but that's it. And I guess the characters. Don't forget your mission.
Ahem.
Yeah.
Come on, I was obviously joking.
Persona does have very good voice acting now. Not sure if Teddy's better than Morgana. They do kind of slot into the same sort of
What I meant
character archetype, don't they?
I want to show everyone my moves, not just Lady On.
And he says and that way,
It's
so
like
that's
you're
interesting.
looking straight through me.
Tell me the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, Chet is not really qualified to help you deal with your depression. That's true.
I want to show Lady On how cool I can be.
So,
When it's my time to shine, please be my wingman.
did our social link deepen? Alright.
Really?
Kane is qualified. If you're experiencing symptoms of depression,
All will be a wedding reception by the end of the night.
go to your internet browser. Open your Edge.
Now that that's decided.
Crack open that Firefox.
Come on, Joker.
Fire up that Chrome. Go up to that little bar and you go to Google Image Search. You just type it in, Google Image Search, hit enter. You go into that other box. You type in Kane, K-A-N-E. You type that in, you hit enter. And then behold. Behold what lands before you. By viewing social events, you'll unlock bonus features to make the game even more fun, such as new costumes. I love fun. Can we have a Kane command that's just to link a photo of him?
Hey, sup?
I worry that it would be abused. Maybe I gotta put the cooldown on it really high. I'm not a huge fan of, like, internal references that flow through chat. Because what I don't want to happen is for somebody to come into the stream and just look at chat and be like, I want to talk about ice cream. And then all they see is like, Kane, Kane, Kane. And you're like, oh boy, it's one of those channels. Kind of. So, yeah. I guess I don't want to start leaning into just memes. Make it channel points. Now we're talking. That's an excellent idea. Let me write that down. Now that's a Kane I can get behind. As soon as I find the note where I write down my stream ideas. There it is. Okay. That seems fair. Honestly, you will never avoid the inside jokes? Yeah, it just happens. It's fine. I think there's a difference between, like I'm never gonna go out of my way and be like, how dare you reference something. No, I think that's a good thing too. It's just I think sometimes when people get a little too cozy, rolling over the invisible language they develop. Yeah, Kaylee, exactly. Like that can be there, but you know, I think it's fun, but I'm not necessarily gonna throw gasoline on it. I would rather do things we all can enjoy as a family. Sup?
This is bad. You gotta help me. My heart's racing so fast I think I'm gonna explode and die.
Yeah, I don't think Futaba would necessarily be excited to
Now I
dance.
gotta get up in front of them? Oh, where's the escape key?
Social anxiety. I don't recall her speaking exclusively in like tech and video game references, though.
I have no motor skills. The only dancing I've ever done was in rhythm games.
The writing for her here is a little
Low-level slime! When I think about how I'll just drag everyone...
is a little more stereotypical.
I'm so scared, I can't stop shaking.
She wasn't like that in Persona 5. Yeah, exactly, Trey. I thought she was set up to be like the female version of every nerd, which is what dudes think they want. No, wait, well, you know, whatever. There's a version of nerd that wants that. She does, but not as much. Yeah, I don't remember it being like everything. It felt more natural in the game. Oh, she does do it like once a conversation. Okay, Penguin. All right. Yeah, maybe I was being a little more aggressive, but I'll be with you.
If I stick with you, maybe I'll survive. But I can't. The second you walk away, I'm gonna die in a fiery explosion.
That's right. You need me.
It's not like I don't want to dance. I'm just really freaking nervous.
Kirko Kinda, thank you for the cheer, by the way. Chrysalicious, thanks for using your Prime sub. I understand forgetting. I forget things all the time. Teeny Tuna, thanks for the cheer. Buttermilk Jesus, what a name. Thank you for the resub. CODY. I think I may have pieced together an aspect of your identity. Thank you for the Prime sub. Did she break?
All right, no more whining.
Nah, she's good.
I've decided. I'll do it. I'm gonna do it, okay? Take
Yeah.
that, world.
Futab is pretty, moe, I guess, is the word you could use.
You gotta show me how to dance.
That's not really a thing anymore, is it?
Oh, if you got any secret
That was like a
codes or
trend.
tips, hook me up.
It was moe, and then it was World War II naval battleships turning into anime girls. Then it was monster girls. I don't know where we're at now. Isekai girls? Follow the beat.
If it's anything like rhythm games, I'll follow.
The key to good
the
voice acting.
problem, but my body won't.
As a professional voice actor,
Big
allow me
techno
to
drums,
tell
arms
you.
always go limp halfway through.
The key is to blow as much air at the end of your sentence as possible.
Doesn't matter here, does it? Dream power.
That's how things sound dramatic.
Blues. Anyway, there's a lot I don't know. So
You're gonna play the Dragon Quest event in Final Fantasy XIV? Did it come back?
Good teacher.
Or is... wait. What was I thinking of? No, there was like a yokai watch, I think? Moe is in almost every modern anime. Was it? Okay. It's coming back Thursday? Yes! Excellent. Okay. I need to set a reminder for myself. I think I may have missed it last time. Because you can get like a little pet slime, right?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Oh, Yokai Watch is coming back too? That's good. I'm glad that those things are kind of recycling. I like that. I like the glasses. Okay, you can just have 2 accessory slots. I got it. Moe never left and is still very popular. That's a bummer. I find nothing appealing about Moe. Moe is like the opposite of character. It's like a vacuum. I think the first show that I watched all the way through that was oppressively Moe was, I guess, Honey and Clover. That technically counts, right? The girl on that show was so fragile she couldn't even go outside. And she was literally protected by 2 characters. And had no personality that I could discern. She was just like a pure paper doll. That was a weird show. It was also old. Man, that show came out like 20 years ago?
Don't panic. It's okay.
I'm about to go nuts.
Nice combo. Getting high. Nice combo. Getting high. Getting high.
Those vocal calls are happening a little too much. Maybe I keep dropping combo and it still keeps saying the same cheer. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I was supposed to fail a song. Too far in this one.
How's that?
Oh my god. You have to look around way too much. Headbanging back and forth? What's happening? What are they doing? What the hell is that? And is that called dancing? I mean, it's probably better than I could do.
Nice combo! You're really feeling it, Ryuji.
See you next time. Give us more. Damn, Futaba, you can't dance.
Yeah, it's weird. You need to look in the center, but then it's tempting to like try and follow the notes as they hit the side to try and be accurate on timing, but that means you don't see new notes appearing and then you get kind of mentally behind tracking everything. This layout has interesting, presents an interesting challenge when it comes to perception.
All right, I'll keep getting better and better.
I'm trying to summon Mara, boy.
Could be worse.
We all only ever play Persona games just so we can get to Mara, and then giggle. With this way, the UI just doesn't work that well. Yeah, I don't want to write it off, but like it does seem like it is meant to be held in your hand so you can just see the whole thing, and then also like the notes would spread out to the side where the buttons are. That makes way more sense. Don't understand the dance moves, like they make no sense for the song for me. Yeah, it doesn't seem like all of these were explicitly choreographed to the song that they're set against. Would this work better on the Switch? It'd perceptually make a lot more sense, I think. Also, like if your hands are around the screen and it's a handheld, so the screen is smaller, you'd be able to perceive everything a lot easier. Man, I wonder. This game would be cool if you could actually shrink the playable UI, like just about half the size in the middle of the screen, and maybe just like make it partial opacity. That would make the game fundamentally easier, or just maybe it's a quality of life thing rather than just difficulty. I don't know that I saw any options like that though. Oh, okay. You can change the sound effects. That's something. Eye calibration. Well, at least they got that. That's cool. Yep. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's under system? No. Wait. Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't know if having a Persona 4... Or, sorry, a Persona 5 save was going to unlock anything. That'd be cool. That's true. You can't have the PSVR mode, which I guess I should try. Why not, man? Let's see what your cool outfit look like. Oh, damn, dude. My goddamn. Coming in here with a look like that. Oh, these things make it harder? Okay. Ah. Okay. This is neat. I like that. Although I don't know what earning score gets me. Does that go into some tank that unlocks social? Maybe? Such a quality emote boss.
Former routine. No sweat, as they say.
You sure are confident, Yusuke.
Yes. Get ready for showtime. Watch.
Turn in the interruption.
Yes.
Good.
Nice!
Yes, that's it. Beautiful. Now this is art.
I can feel it. I'm ready and primed.
Lovely.
Watch. Huh. And this.
So good.
Yes. Huh.
Let's pump it up. Wow, nice.
Looking good.
All right! You're really into this, Yusuke.
I can feel it. Your burning passion.
We're getting hurt.
I suppose this takes little effort once you've freed yourself. Watch.
Wow, I just want to keep watching.
And I bet they could keep going.
And this. Yes.
That was chill.
Brilliant! Was my soul felt by my audience?
Amazing! You gave us some insight, Yusuke.
Difficulty score bonus? Oh. I got points. I got more points for getting points? I keep forgetting to fail. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna hands off controller. Let's do it. Oh man, I really like that track. Never see him coming.
This'll be cake.
You hit those moves in real life. You mean like smashing 6 large circles? Yeah, I can probably do that.
Straighten up.
This is bad. She's lost focus.
I like how
Not good enough?
I made Futaba fail.
Call myself a gamer.
Ooh. I made her question her gamer status. Oh, okay. Alright.
Standing by. Just relax. You'll be all.
Actually, wait. Let me... Oh, okay. Let me... Hold on a second. Let me check out her other costume. Trophy, though? I mean, I did not get a trophy. Ah. Are those... Is that like the... Is that the model number of her headphones? She just does like Sentai poses and anime dances. Has Futaba played Last of Us 2? I would say so, yes. Is VLC the best media player? I would say so, yes. I used to be a media player classic kind of guy, but VLC is still actively developed.
Standing by. Just relax. You'll be all right. Yep. Up. Take that.
Somebody said they wanted to listen to this while they were grocery shopping. It is very much like like everyday kind of going around town music. It's like being in a good mood even though you're not doing something that exciting. But I like that feeling. I remember like I was listening to this is gonna be a very Lawrence statement, but when I was like biking to work, I was listening to a chiptune soundtrack and I was like, huh, this kind of makes the world feel like a 16-bit RPG. Like I'm going out for my my quest or my adventure or whatever. But it's like, you know, just an everyday thing. The right soundtrack can create good vibes. I remember shortly after a couple of years after Metal Gear Solid 3 came out, I was listening to the Metal Gear Solid 3 soundtrack in the grocery store, and that was made me feel like a damn spy. It was awesome.
Got your game found out. Get 'em to steps ahead, yeah. So, step in my way, stand out. It's a trap.
All right, break a leg.
Don't hold back. Knock him out.
I get my friends.
Take that! I'll dance with you. Let's go! I'm captivated. This is so moving.
Nice!
Terrific. I'm captivated. Terrific. What a cute dance. Teach me sometime. Nice, Haru. That hit my heart. Brilliant. S'il vous plaît. Yep. Shing. What? Take that.
This is quite the visual overload. Yeah,
It's clear.
there's a lot going on.
A pleasing result.
I did come to a obvious realization that all of the double taps are going to be directly across from each other. They haven't done any diagonals or like crossy doos, so if I see one on one side, I already know the button I need to hit on the other, which helps a lot in terms of like making my eyes dance around the screen.
I'm ready.
Okay. The voices get to be a bit much. Yeah, they talk a lot. I'm not sure why.
How's this look?
Oh, that's pretty.
Okay, this one.
That is
How's this look?
frumpy. They have art for every combination of outfit and accessory. That's pretty cool. I don't know about accessory. Does it bother you the sounds of getting the hits as an offbeat from the song?
Here I go.
It's not that bad.
Just
But yeah, you're right. There is a kind of micro lag in there. That's probably something that I could tweak. I've kind of adjusted though.
there.
It took a little bit.
Yeah,
That may also just be me being off time.
like this. Yes. Go, go. There.
I'm really self-conscious now.
And that's it. Yes. Go full throttle.
Yeah, you can definitely top that.
Ready. There. Lovely. Yeah. And that's it. There.
Time to join ya.
I think I'll do one more track. There is an on-off switch that disables voices during dance routines. Okay. This appears to be some sort of yeah, this is like boss fight again. Let's see here. I mean, there's the like. Is it just this? I just put that all the way down to 0. Oh, never mind. Message window. Oh, I don't advance. Oh, it's this one. My bad. Oh, wait. No, never mind. There it is. Boop. Okay. That was the wrong one. Didn't do anything. Alright. This is chill. Didn't expect it to be chill. I mean, I guess the majority of music in Persona is pretty chill. I beat the game already? Thank you, Ronnie Walker. Live, laugh, Lawrence. I need to start selling pieces of driftwood with that. I'll just take a Bic pen and carve it into the side. $200. And I'm gonna pause the game every 5 minutes to plug my sponsor link for that. Oh. True fans have already purchased their Lawrence log. Right, I'm straight with you guys. I bought a Tesla. I can't afford that. I need you guys to buy these logs. I need you to. I'm gonna be in real trouble. Shoot. I don't have to say this, but there's people after me. And these are dangerous people, alright? I said some things I shouldn't have said. But I did. I did it, alright? That's on me. But now it's on you because you have to give me money by buying my logs. Or I'm gonna be in trouble, okay? That's not my fault. Aside from the parts that I did, knowing what the outcome would be. But now you have to do this. What'd you say? Don't worry about it. It's not worth repeating. The things that I said to these people to make them mad, in addition to all the money I took. I made some bad investments. I said some things that can't be unsaid. And this is just my problem, so I'm making it your problem. Buy these logs. Please. You owe me. You owe me this. This one was not afraid to have... Or this game is not afraid to have long songs. Patterns are getting difficult to parse. Whew. Yeah, also no dance. It's just scrolling text. Credit roll is dancing.
Stage clear.
The credit roll was rolling. Alright, yeah, this is the next pack of tracks. Alright. Played the newer Hitman games. Not yet. Not as much as I really should have. Because I respect those games a lot. I played this one that I haven't played the first four. Well, this is the rhythm game. So yeah, you can play without doing anything. Just tippity-tappeting notes. Okay, it's time for another snack. And then I guess I'll go back to Last of Us. So, I'll be back in a second, guys. I'm gonna get up, stretch my legs, use the restroom, and see you guys in a minute.